In England, it was called The Boat That Rocked, and it ran 15 minutes longer than it does here in the States. The new title is Pirate Radio, and it's from Richard Curtis. His last film was the hit Love Actually, and he's also the man that screenwrote the films Notting Hill and Four Weddings and a Funeral. So he's a man that does a lot with comedy. This one's a little different for him. It is a comedy, but it's not a romantic comedy. It's kind of a rollicking 60s style comedy with camera work all over the place, like a cinema verite movie. In the film, the premise is based on something that actually happened. In the 1960s, the mid-60s actually, there's a ship located in the North Atlantic, docked there, that's broadcasting rock and roll music. The Kinks, The Who, Hendrix, all the tunes that are coming out at the time, and it's disrupting the government officials. The kids are really digging it, and what's going on the ship is what this movie's about. There's all sorts of idiosyncratic disc jockeys and eccentric types that are on the ship, played by the likes of Philip Seymour Hoffman. Bill Nighy is the station manager, and Rhys Ifans, who's very funny, sort of plays this legendary disc jockey who comes back to work on the ship. At the same time, it's a coming-of-age story about a kid that's put on the ship to sort of learn the ropes, come of age. His mother's played in a cameo by Emma Thompson, and that's a whole separate story from what's going on with the disc jockeys on the ship. Now, the government gets very, very upset by what's going on. They, of course, want to make some money off of it. There's no way they can. And the government official, played by Kenneth Branagh, of all people, you don't really know it's him until halfway through the film, tries to put an end to them, trying to squeeze them out, and eventually he sort of organizes a party to go in and stop them. The movie is very loosely made. It's it seems like it was improvised, a lot of it, and it is fun. Philip Seymour Hoffman is always watchable. He sort of plays the only American on the crew, the disc jockey crew, and it's got a genuine love of rock and roll. The soundtrack is fantastic, but I have to say, it's very anachronistic. Don't expect all the songs that are played to come from 1966 or before. There are songs that are a lot more recent than that on the soundtrack, but still, you can overlook that if you want a good time at the movies and spend some time with some really kind of freaky characters that are fun and have some nostalgia in the process. I'd say Pirate Radio is a good listen and a good movie to watch. For Raw Reviews, I'm Movie Irv.